Okay. I need to figure out how to use this shit here, man. I think we are live. I think we are live now, man. I think we are live.
Are we live?
I think we are live. God damn it. What's up, everybody? Bro, I think we are live. I think it's working.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm talking. Bro, I talk to myself every day, all the time. I think we're live, man. I think we're live. Or is it working?
Wait, let me see. Let me check on my phone. Then I can see.
Is it working? Are we sure it's working?
Let me see on my phone.
This new streaming. So
You're live.
I'm live. It's working.
Let me see on my phone.
It's working.
Yes, I can see it. My leader.
My leader.
Okay, we are live, so it's working.
What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Happy first day. Happy first day. You're on. Thank you, Gregory. So, listen, guys. We want to introduce this new thing. We're going to go live every week for a hustle hour where we're going to talk about what's going on in the world right now as we speak and exactly how you guys can benefit from it so you guys can hopefully go out there and crush it and make a lot of money. I remember we were in Cannes on a mastermind once, and I was up on stage speaking with Ty Lopez, and he said the one that can catch the trends earliest makes the most money. The person that is willing to adapt to what's going on right now makes the most money. So, for example, when the reels came, then everybody jumped on it, and the person that jumped on it the fastest made a lot of money. AI started to boom. The person that have built customized AI that can now run half a company have made a shit ton of money already. So it's about catching trends and whatever that is happening, especially the social media. Donald Trump, when he became president, then we did a lot of posts about Donald Trump. Why? Because it's trending, it's booming, and we get way more attention. And if you get more attention, you make more money. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's live, guys, on a goddamn Thursday. So let me know, guys, where are you watching from? Let me know in the chat. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know who is watching on a Thursday. Where are you guys from? We got a Sweden, and we got somebody's hashtag live. Love you, Dan. Somebody's saying.
Thank you very much.
Yes, guys. So if you don't know who the guys next to me is Dan, and me and Dan we met. Bro, when did we meet?
5 years ago, I think.
5 years ago.
We met during COVID.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
We met through COVID. We met on a mastermind.
Yeah.
We met on a mastermind.
A mentorship program.
Mentorship program, not mastermind, but a mentorship program. And we have been together since. Like, goddamn, that sounded super gay, man.
I was gonna stop you.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's okay, man, love. It's fine. So we got people from Sweden, more people from Sweden. We got US, Bangladesh, US as well. Oh, look who's in the chat as well.
who? I'm looking at the chat.
Look who's watching. It's very nice. The person that loves us so much. It's good. Very good. Now she can use the content for this. Yes, very good. Very
oh
good.
My God.
I love you too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Please help me with $4,000. Good. Get to work then. So listen, guys. What happened here the other day is there was this huge blackout in Europe, and there was like delay on trains. There was delays on the people couldn't use the fucking flight. The generators was shutting down in the hospitals, and nobody panicked. Where was it? In Spain? Spain. There was a blackout in Spain, and nobody panicked. They just went for a goddamn picnic. They went for a picnic and got together. And I'm like, bro, if there's no power, I cannot make any money. We need the internet. We need power in order to make some goddamn money. And people are just like, oh, I get a day off now. And then the thing they do, they go out and drink wine and have a picnic all together. And I'm like, bro, you are happy that you just get a day off. You should use that day off to make money. But instead, people just go out there and just relax. I don't get that. I don't get it. I remember when I only worked 6 hours in a day as a plumber. The first thing I thought was, yes, now I can go back and work on my business at home in my little basement apartment back in Denmark. But here, then people just go on a goddamn picnic and have a mini vacation. What do you say about that, man?
I think it's pretty nice.
You think it's pretty nice?
I think it's pretty sweet, right? But I get what you're saying. But in my opinion, it's like, okay, they have no internet, no power. They didn't panic. They went out with their family, take their time to go out with the kids. I think it's pretty sweet. But I get what you're saying. So I think in this case, if you are... The whole point of this whole thing is to prove that how can you not panic when something like this happens? And then, okay, I say it's sweet, right? For one day, they go off to the picnic and stuff. But I always believe that you should have the power and the freedom to do whatever you want. And that means if that country, let's say the blackout, let's say it lasts for a long time, then what happens then? Right? What are you going to do? You're going to picnic every day? You stay broke? No, right? You have to make the money. If anything happens in your country, whether it's a blackout, COVID, whatever it is, you need a way to be financially free to move around so that this kind of thing does not affect you. You get what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's a choice. In this case, they go for picnic. Yeah, I think it's nice, but they have no choice but to do that. But if it was me, if I have a business, I want to make money, I'll move around. Right? I can just leave. That's why I always tell people, although this has nothing to do with the government, but I always say do not be so loyal to your government, to any government, in my opinion.
You say it's not the government that did it?
Now we're going down the rabbit hole.
You say it's not the government?
I don't know whether it was the government.
So right? People say it's overgrown trees that hit the power lines. And I'm like, bro, have you ever been to Denmark? There is forest everywhere and trees everywhere and they hit the power lines all the time. And there is no goddamn blackout. So, who is it then? Who did it? What caused it? There's also some people that said it's because of too much solar power. So it's overheated and burned the generators down.
Really?
Yes.
So which one is it?
Yeah, I believe it's CIA.
CIA?
100%. It's CIA. It's the government. It's the government. No, but yeah, man, you're right. And you should not be reliable on just the government, right? And especially you should also, what happens if also the banking system shut down? A lot of people, they just have a credit card or a normal card, a MasterCard. And then if the bank shut down too, you can't do anything. You can't buy groceries, you can't get a taxi, you can't get an Uber, you can't fly, you can't go anywhere, you are stuck. You are stuck, and then that's a problem, right? I make a lot of money. I have multiple banks, not just here in Dubai, but other places as well. So if something happens here, then I still spend my money. And then I have a lot of cash on me as well, all the time. Because you never know what happens. So when stuff like this happens, you should be afraid because it can happen again, right? And maybe not just for a day or two, but a week maybe. What happens for a week when your fridge shut down? Then all of your food gets old and rotten. Then what? You have no more money. You have money, but you can't spend it because you are reliable on this one thing here. So that should scare you. That should scare you. So how do we fight that? We make a lot of money.
We make a lot of money. I always say, the government does not care about you as much as you think it is.
They see you as a money opportunity.
Exactly.
They see you as a money opportunity. They make money from you. They make money from you when you work a 9 to 5, right? And they make a lot of money from business owners as well. But business owners, they know the legal loopholes to not pay tax. You understand? And you might not see it because before you get your salary, the government have already taken the taxes
Yep.
from your paycheck, so you don't see it as much. But once you get a business owner and make your own money, then every quarter, or depending what kind of deal you got, every half a year, you have to pay the tax. Now you have to take it out of your bank account to pay the government, and that shit hurts like a motherfucker. And once you do that one or twice, then you never want to do that again, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and it hurts differently. So there is a lot of legal loopholes that you can do to not pay any tax, but we cannot go into that right now. Should we? No, we should not.
No, we don't have to.
No, we don't. Okay.
Someone said I look worried. No, I'm not worried. I'm just looking at the comments of the. And villain, if you spam one more time, I'll kick you out. So.
Oh, the guy asking for money.
Yes, as usual.
Yes.
Philip only gives me money, not everybody else. Correct? No, he doesn't give me shit.
I also pay the affiliates a lot of money. That's for sure.
That's true.
That's for sure. We pay the most commissions than any other company out there. So, what do you guys say about this? What do you guys say about this thing that happened in Spain? Have you guys thought about it, or did you even hear about it, or did you guys just be like, it's okay?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a bit of delay, I think.
There's a delay.
Yeah. Jules says, working on my business to make money.
Yes, exactly.
You live green, it's like being woke, you go broke. I agree with that. But yeah, I think the whole point Philip was making was that it's ultimately it's choice, right? It's making the money so you have a choice. You want a picnic, go on a picnic.
Exactly.
Right?
And you don't need a blackout to go to picnic.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a test to see how people react. Oh, conspiracy.
Oh, okay, interesting. Working today on batching reels. Space in the afternoon with my husband. You should use your husband in the videos. It always works. You did not hear about that? Really? It was all over Twitter. Also Instagram.
Yeah.
What else are people talking about online? What else are people talking about online? Dave, the goal of this call here is to talk about what is happening right now in the world and exactly how you can benefit from it to make money, how you can adapt, and maybe you need a wake-up call. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Awesome, Sniper Monkey, very good.
Sniper Monkey.
Sniper Monkey. Tariffs, yes, exactly, Jules. That's also happening. I saw a Twitter about Donald Trump. It's like he's 100 days in his second term now, and he have increased unemployment rate with 5.5%.
Increase unemployment rate.
Increased unemployment rate by 5.5%. But there is also people that are saying that because of these tariffs here, the car manufacturers and big manufacturers are moving back into the US and then granting more employments for people in the US because of the tariffs. So, which one is it? I don't like studying, but I like doing business. Same.
Same.
You know what? It's always fun to make money. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Agree? Whenever we have a promotion, or whenever we have a big day, or we make more money than we do in the average day, it always makes me happy, man. Always.
But Philip, you know what was the happiest time?
What?
When I made my first sale. And that was nothing compared to what I make now.
True.
But still,
True.
that feeling is like, I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's like everything just opened the possibilities.
It's like, this is fucking possible.
Yeah.
This is like fucking possible. It can be done. It can be done. I remember the first sale I made was a $2.8 sale.
280?
$2.80. $2.80 affiliate commission.
But you felt like it was $1 million.
I thought like it was $1 million. $2.80, and I was there and be like, oh my god, this is real. It's real. It can actually be done. So 100%. Now we make like what? 60, 70, 80, sometimes 100K a day. And now you just look at the number and be like, yeah, okay, it's fine. It's okay. And then if it drops under that, we'd be like, okay, what the fuck happened? What is going on here? What is going on? Then we are on top of it. But you're right. You cannot compare your first sale, your first money you make in your business, especially in an online businesses, especially because a lot of people think it's not real, that it's not real money. Yeah, then look at my bank account because it lands in there, goddammit. Awesome, Marty.
Tracy says, it's like, holy shit, this works. Yeah, that's how it feels.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly how it feels.
Dave said, chatting about Spain is not useful. It's not about Spain. We're making a point. We're trying to make a point, right? About choice and freedom when these kind of things happen, right? This might not be a big deal to you now, but imagine a lockdown again. What are you going to do about it?
Exactly. And look at this guy here. I failed 10 times, but I earned 5K in my first month with Philip Johansen's affiliate program. Amazing, man. How did that feel? How did that feel? Brenda says, I'm ready for the fun to begin. The money. Make that money, right? But there's also another thing people are talking about. There's also another thing. And I have gotten like a few DMs on my Instagram about what I think about 100 men versus a goddamn gorilla. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What 100 men? Who comes up with this shit here? Who comes up with this shit? Who started that shit? What the fuck? Right? And then people ask for my opinion, and I'm like, my opinion? I have no goddamn opinion on this. You are broke and you have too much time on your hands. If you got time to think about how a fight with 100 men and one gorilla is gonna look like. And to be honest, if that ever happened, the gorilla is gonna fucking demolish half, like 50 of those people. And if they're all 110% committed to take over the goddamn gorilla, yes, then it might happen. But have you seen how big a goddamn gorilla is? A silverback gorilla.
Yeah, it's sitting beside me.
Bro, 10 times my size or something like that. Bro, if that one hits you, bro, you're gonna break your face. If that happens, you're gonna break your face. So imagine, be like, Dane, you first. You first. Jack, you first. I'm right behind you. Go.
I'll die in 1 second.
Let me see how it attacks, then I can figure it out.
We just need one Philip.
Bro, to be honest, it's a monkey, right? And what do monkeys do right now?
Jerk off.
They just grow social media.
Oh.
That's it. Give it an iPhone. Maybe give it an iPhone, and that's it. Then you can attack it from behind, and it's over. Done. Move on. Finish. Have you guys seen that shit? With 100 men versus a gorilla? To be honest, I think there's even I found like an animated video about it, how it would look like if that ever happened. Let me see if I can find it. Not that one.
Was it Facebook?
It was Facebook. I found it. Found it. Let me see if I can play it on this computer. It's a new computer. Okay. This is what it's gonna look like. Can you guys see it? I think they can see it if we do like this. This is how it's gonna look like. Just gonna destroy everything. Look at this shit.
Can they see it?
I think they can see it. Look at this. Oh. No chance. The only way the humans can win if they are 110% committed to the fucking cause and take over the gorilla. That's the only way.
I think they could do it, but they have to do it together, not one by one. Right?
They literally have to jump it from all angles at the exact same time. So it have, and then half of us is probably gonna get knocked out.
The guy on the above the gorilla, he's fucked. He probably died from the other men as well. Just
yeah, probably. You think like jumping on top of it? Okay.
yeah.
Maybe 100 Phillips. Yeah, but then 50 Phillips is gonna die. That's for sure. In the process. But whatever it takes, god damn it. Whatever it takes. Thank you, Jan, for saying that. Appreciate it, man. There's a big delay.
Is there a big delay?
Now it's only showing now. That's why there's this delay.
Ah, okay.
Okay, you see? That's why it has this delay here.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do it. Go humans.
Brenda.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Okay, so next time, this is brand new, guys. All of this setup here. I had a guy come over here and put it all together and costed like how much? $17,000 to put on all of this stupid ass equipment here. But I think it's working. But there is a big delay on the live when we say something, and you can choose that in the settings. So we have to change that for next time. So bear with us here, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes. Any questions? What kind of question can they ask about the gorilla?
Brenda says, like, let's go humans.
Okay.
Let's go humans. What's up?
Hello.
I sent the message at 19.
Okay. That is now, actually. But I'm watching it on my phone. And it's not that big of a delay.
Is that not big a delay?
No,
it looks like a big delay from my side here.
On the phone, it's fine.
Burgundy, we have no team member or any affiliates that I'm aware of that is called Aman Damoso.
No.
No, right?
No.
No affiliate. No affiliate called Aman Damoso. Damaso. Not that we know of.
Yes, sir. How can I remove my worries?
Sniper monkey. So, what is it called? Shop? Shojip? What worries, man?
But what I can tell you is, when I had worries and you're worried about something, taking action is always the best form of action to get rid of your worries.
Studio Tori, send it to me on Instagram. Send me the picture. What did you say about the Sujip guy?
I said, if you want to get rid of your worries, the best thing you can do is take action. That's usually the best course of thing you can do, right?
Family pressure. Listen, like, the people closest to you usually love you a lot, right? But they will most likely hold you down all the time because they don't want to see you get hurt or whatever the fuck the reason is. But it's probably that reason. And if you start something, you have no idea if it's going to work or not. That's it. You just have to trust yourself and be like, okay, I'm gonna go all in with this shit here, and if I go all in, it will work. As long as I don't give up, it will work. But your loved ones, your family, they are probably gonna say, don't spend that much time, or maybe just if you put that time into your job, you might get a raise, or don't spend the money on a software, or don't spend money on books or something like that, because it's probably not gonna work. Listen, the best thing that you can do is get out of that environment. That is probably the best thing you can do. That's the best thing I did, right? Because look at what your parents are. What are they? They're probably just working a 9 to 5. And I don't know, they probably don't have a business. So they can't understand. They can't. So what you should be doing is you should hang with like-minded people. You should hang with people that are on the same path and the same journey that you are on. And how do you find people like that? Not Facebook groups. Not Facebook groups. Not free Facebook groups or anything like that. Right? You can go to networking events. You can buy masterminds online. You can go to masterminds. You can buy mentorship programs. That's how me and Dan met. Right? And none of my friends or family members had their own business. Yeah, my dad, he had his own plumbing business, but that was like a free-man show. It's not just because you hear the word business doesn't mean that it makes millions. Not at all, right? But he was not a businessman. I love my dad, and I forever will, but he was not a businessman. He was not a businessman, okay? He had no ambitions, and he had no vision anymore. He just wanted a stable thing and kind of be his own boss, if you get what I mean. So the best thing I did, I stopped hanging with my family as much. Right? I tried to like push them away a little bit, but I still came for the events and all of that shit, and always saw my mom. And then I joined a mentorship program where people were doing the exact same thing that I was doing. And then I put myself out there. I put a post up in the Facebook group, because when you pay for a mentorship, it usually has some kind of community with it. So I posted my results, my concerns, what I've been working on, and so on. And then more and more people started commenting. I got my name out there. People started to private message me. I believe you messaged me, or I messaged you, Dan. I can't remember what way it was. I can't remember.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But then me and Dan got to see each other. And together, me and Dan, we made millions together. Millions. Just because we started hanging with the right people. You have gone to a lot of networking events as well.
Yeah.
Right? And how many business opportunities have you got out of that? And how much money you made out of that? And how many guests did you have on your podcast because of that?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. Just because you're willing to go out of your normal circle and into a new one. So the best thing you can do if you want to have more confidence, you need to win more and get around people that are on the same journey as you are. 100%. What's up, Glenn? Funny enough, I think our family...
Which is starting to turn into gold. Me and my mom are both working on businesses. Oh, that's good.
That's nice. That's nice.
I think I saw...
I hope that helped, man, about the advice. Put yourself out there, get around like-minded people, and it will help you level up.
So Brenda says, yes, family can be a downer. I don't tell them what I'm doing. And when I get 10,000 in 1 month, then I will. And then take that family. So it depends what kind of relationship you have with your family, right?
Just keep going, man.
My family was... I'm like Asian. Okay, I'm Asian. Right? That's obviously. So when I was in university, okay? Some of you guys are young, right? I'm 27 this year. And when I was in university, I was studying electrical engineering. Why do you think I studied electrical engineering? Because of my parents, right? They said it was a good degree to have. I got into university. It was a good university. Well, good by name. But anyway, so I got into university, but I knew like this was not what I wanted to do. And I hated the course, I hated the modules. And then I Googled how much an engineer makes, okay, back home. It's like 3.5K a month. So I'm going to go through 4 years of college to make 3.5K a month when I come out. That's nothing. That's not going to pay for house, car, my mom, my dad, right? So even though my parents wanted the best for me, and they had never had an issue with me starting a business. So that's one thing good about my parents, but they were like, you have to finish college. So I did the business. I joined the mentorship program with Philip during college. And I started to work on the business. I tried different business models. I failed in my first 3 businesses. And then I went into affiliate marketing with Philip. And then from then on, I made a lot of money. I made 10K within a couple of months. And then I was like, okay, I'm making 10K a month. I'm 1 year into university. I'm thinking, why should I go all in and finish university if I could put all of my efforts into this thing, the business, that makes a lot more money? And the thing about money is, when you make money now, you have to make as much of it as possible because you never know how long it stays, right? The opportunity comes, you have to seize it. And Philip was like telling me I should drop out of college, I remember. And I was scared shitless. I was so scared.
What about my mom and dad?
I was like, bro, my mom and dad are gonna fucking kill me if I tell them I'm gonna drop out. And then I was like, Philip was like, no, you just try. Just do it. I was like, okay. So I went to my dad first. Then I said, yo, look, I'm making this amount of money. I showed him the money. And then I told him it doesn't really make sense for me to continue. I want to go all in on this. And my dad actually, he said, okay. He was fine with it. And from then I was like, oh my God, my parents actually do care about me. Because I know they didn't want me to stop college because they are weighing the risk. So parents will always want the least riskiest option for their child. So I understand that part. It's not because they hate you, right? And then I told my dad, and then he said, okay. I left. My mom also was like, okay, no worries, you can leave. And then from 10K, he went to 20K and 30K. Then it just kept going to 100K a month. Remember, Philip?
I remember.
And then I was like, bro, I'm so grateful. I'm living the fucking life. And then all my friends are still in college at that time. There was a period of time where I was just doing the business, Zooming with you every day.
Every fucking day.
Every day for 5-6 hours. I would sleep at like 5 a.m. or something. And then the sun would come up, I'm like, fuck, not again. Then it was such a journey.
Remember when I was down in the basement apartment and you went to college, and then I had to do most of the work because you had to do all of your exams and shit like that. And I remember he was sitting there on a fucking can of beer. I remember that. Remember that? That was your chair, the can of beer.
Yeah.
In the dog room. Like, what the fuck? What's going on here? Right? But I remember I told you that for like a month, bro. We make so much money now. Like, why do you spend so much time? And then every time you were in the dorm room, then you said, Philip, I don't know, man. I have to do it. It's in my culture. I need to have a good education. I need to make my parents proud. Bro, you make 3 times the amount of money that you make as engineer. Is that not making them proud, or what? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Right? It took you a month.
Yeah.
It took you a month, but you did it.
I did it.
And then you went out of that, and then we went all in on it, because I also remember I still helped my dad a little bit, but it was like once or twice a week.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
It was like part-time, right?
Yes, part-time, because I didn't just want it to be like, here, okay, fuck it. No, I want to help him as well. But then all of a sudden we had way more time to put into it. Way more time. And that's where shit started to accelerate even more. So listen, guys, if you just make like 5K a month, your first month or second month or third month or 6th month, whatever, how long it takes, you don't quit your job right there, because it could be luck. That 1 month could be luck, or a very good month. If you do it for like 3, 4, 5 months, have consistent income, or maybe it scales. Hopefully, that's part of the business, right? You always want to see it grow, because if it's just a flat line, you're gonna die. Same as a hospital bed. If it's a flat line, you die. But you make money 3, 4, 5 months. If you still make a lot of money, and if it scales, then you quit your job. That's where you do it, because then you know, okay, I have a business now. So imagine you take all of the time that you had in your job and then go all in on your business now. That doesn't mean you should have a more vacation now. Now it's still the starting point of your business. It's important, because I see a lot of people, also a lot of affiliates, also a lot of students inside of the program. They make some money, they quit their job, and then all of a sudden they feel like they are entitled for half a year of doing nothing. And then half a year after, they come back or try to start it again, because now they need money. And now they lost all of the momentum. So you don't want to drop the ball. You still want to keep pushing the ball uphill until it rolls on itself. And until it rolls on itself, you need to tip it over the mountaintop, and then it gets fun, right? But you cannot just drop the ball just because you feel like it. Not now. Maybe after a year, or what I did, man. I didn't have a vacation for 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't go out of the fucking room for 2 or 3 years. I just worked and see where we are now. We are probably one of the biggest in this. There's some few people that is a little bit bigger than we are, but we are some of the biggest now, because we just kept working. So do the same. And then if you do that for a year, or 2 years, then you can have a life where other people look at you and be like, oh my God, you have a life like where other people go on a fucking vacation. Like, you can have a vacation whenever the fuck you want to, because you worked really, really, really hard to get there. Okay? So do that.
Anyone has any questions?
I'm 16 years old. Most people around me earn just $800 a month, but I have much bigger dreams. That's why I stay focused. Very good. Okay, so P. Osha, he asked a question: when they don't see results after 4 to 5 months after starting an online business, bro, I didn't see any results for 2 years. Not anything, not a single dime to show for it, and a lot of debt after that shit. And then I started social media. I didn't see any results for 6 months. 6 months, I didn't see any results on social media. I was pumping out 2-3 videos on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok every single goddamn day, and I got like 100, 300, 400 views or something like that. No traction at all. Then I invested in a mentor. He saw all of my videos. He told me exactly, instead of having this angle, you should have this angle. Instead of having this background, you should have this background. Instead of using this font, you should use this font. And then 1 month, then it accelerated from there. But 6 months on social media, I didn't see any results at all. The point is, don't give up. Some people make a lot of money in 1 month. Some people, we have people that make money within the fucking 7 days, but that's not normal. Okay, you need to understand that is not normal. But we have people that make money in 7 days, and we have people that are 6 months to do it, and that's fine. Okay, so imagine like it took me 6 months, but now we are some of the biggest in the space because I failed for 6 months, but I didn't give up. That's the point. You should not give up. You should just keep going. And the moment you give up, that's the moment you fail. So just keep going.
I also want to make a point, like, if you're doing for 4 to 6 months, right, Philip, I also feel like there's more to it than not giving up. There's one more factor, right?
Hit me.
Are you reflecting on what you're posting or what you're doing? It could be anything, right? If they say they're posting on Instagram, you post for 6 months, but you post the same shitty content for 6 months, and then you wonder why you don't get results. You have to look back, am I improving? Am I getting 1% better? Am I asking for feedback? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I improving? Because if you don't improve, nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, exactly. Then you're gonna never gonna evolve, right? Because you just go and do the exact same thing and then expect a different result.
Yes.
That's kind of like insanity right there, right? So what we do every day, we test a lot. We test a lot and we put out new things all the time, new angles, new way to record, new ways to edit, new topics, anything. Every day we test something new every day, and then we do that for a few days. And then we look back at it and be like, okay, this didn't work at all. Stop doing that. And then, oh my God, this thing here, it got us like, we have a video right now with only 50,000 views and it has almost 10,000 comments.
What?
Yes, exactly. That is something we didn't do before. So now we're going to do more of that because what the fuck, I got 50,000 views. And then I think it's like 8,500 comments for 50,000 views. That's pretty crazy to think about. And you will never figure that out if you don't try it. You understand? If you don't try it. So maybe you have to post for 6 months and you have to post a lot of different shit, but then you look back at it and then you be like, okay, this kind of video got 5 times more comments than this kind of video. Okay, and this video got 10 times the amount of views than this video. Okay, let's do more of that video and that video. And then you start to double down on what works. And then if you keep doing that, it will just create a snowball effect. Yeah. And it will just go faster and faster and faster. So that's how you do it. And it's to be willing to try and to try something new. Do you have any backup plans if we get booted from Instagram or they really crack down on affiliate marketing with TikTok? So Glenn, nobody is going to get booted from Instagram, and TikTok is not hammering down on affiliate marketing. TikTok is hammering down on business opportunities. And I remember when crypto was booming, remember that shit?
Yeah.
It was, I just put $100 into this meme coin here and now I just made 100K, right? And that was all over TikTok. All of these ridiculous amount of money claims, stupid money claims. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Remember we tried that shit?
We lost all our money.
We lost all of our money with that shit like many years ago.
Yeah.
Many years ago. Because we did not adapt. We did not at that time adapt to change. And what was booming at that point was meme coins, crypto meme coins. But we went in too late.
Yeah, we went in too late.
We went in too late because we were not willing to adapt. Okay, and that was a big mistake because people made millions from that shit. But anyways, back to the topic of the TikTok. That was all over TikTok. Those ridiculous money claims. Also, the drop shipping guys. They had like these insane numbers. I made $1 million in 7 days. Yeah, but you spent the 900K of it on Facebook ads, dude. Right? Yeah. So you have like an 8% profit margin out of that shit. It's nothing. But that helped, or that did so TikTok dial it down on like money claims and shit. TikTok, in my opinion, is good for attention. But it's not good if you try to teach people how to be wealthy and generate an income. Then TikTok is not good. I believe, in my opinion, TikTok is for dumb people. And they also said they just want people to stay on the platform. TikTok ads, they don't allow mindset products, wealth creation products on their advertising because they just want to sell supplement and some weird ass shit, t-shirts and stuff like that. Exactly. It was hard, but we made it.
Who's it?
That is Sujib, the Sujib guy.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. It is going to be hard. It is going to be hard, 100%. And that's okay. It's meant to be hard, right? Or else everybody would do it. So again, if you feel like if you tried something for 1 or 2 months, then it's okay. Here I am sitting and made I don't even count it anymore, but way over 35, 40 million dollars online in very short period of time, and I failed for a long time before I got it right one time. So it's okay. You just have to start, and you just have to keep fucking going.
If you expect things to be easy, then it's gonna be fucking hard.
100%. 100%. That is actually when we talk about this TikTok thing here. My team, I have a team, right? We have 55 people that are working on the brand Philip Johansen, also in the background. So it's not just a two-man show. No, not at all. Right? We have a lot of people, and we have people that are searching the internet for viral topics and what is trending right now and what is booming right now and what kind of videos to create. And they came across this guy here.
The one I sent you.
The one you sent. That's you. You're sending me that. And listen to his message. Let's see it. Can I see it on this computer here, man?
Yeah, you can, but you need to, I think just pause.
Can I see it here?
Pause the video. There we go.
How do we turn up the volume on a Mac?
Are you sharing your screen or no?
I'm not sharing my screen.
Oh.
Calm your tits, man. I'm trying here.
I have no tits to calm.
We have tits.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
How do I turn on the volume? That's it. Bam. Okay. Let's try this shit here.
Don't laugh.
You and I are the worst versions of ourselves we'll ever be. Assuming we get better and better and better as each day goes on. Enjoy this shit. Yes, there's people doing better than us. Yes, we could have more, but we could have less. We could be doing worse. Just like the days when you look back, nostalgia when you're a kid, and you wish you could just spend one more day like that. You forget the problems you have. You will probably forget the problems you have right now in Texas. And you'll wish to spend just another day like it is today. Like, you don't have to believe me. I'm not sitting up here fucking making a motivational talk and all this. I'm simply talking from one person. It's unbelievable.
Stop laughing, Philip.
I am laughing because that is kind of funny, right? Because he says, you're not behind. You are behind. I am behind. Right? I have a villa on the Palm in Dubai. I have an $800,000 Lambo paid in cash. I have no debt. I am supporting my mom. I'm supporting my brother. I help my dad out. And then I see next door, right? He has like 7 cars in his driveway. 7 cars in his driveway. I can guarantee you, I am behind. And that video got 1.7 million likes. 1.7 million likes because people, they like to feel sorry for themselves. I can guarantee you, if you are scrolling through social media, if you have not retired your parents, if you don't have a Lambo, you are behind 100%. So I think that video is completely bullshit. And that is meant for all of the broke people out there, because no rich person are thinking like that guy. Not one person. Because especially if you're surrounding yourself with other business people, they have more than you have, or else you are in the wrong circle. Okay? Or else you are in the wrong circle. So, I think it's bullshit. I call it bullshit, Dan. We should have a button with a voice here. Yeah. Bullshit.
With your voice.
God damn it. Whatever it takes. We should have that. What do you guys think about that video? What do you think about that video?
I actually like the guy.
Not the guy, bro.
No,
I don't give
wait.
a... You like the guy and you call me gay. What the fuck, dude?
Like you and him. So I seen some of his videos. He goes super viral, right? And I've noticed this guy is more... Even though he said he's not trying to motivate, all his videos are more motivational. But this video itself, I sent to Philip because I disagree with it. That's the reason why I sent you this video. It's because this was one of his videos that I actually disagree with. And it's because when he said, you are not behind, I immediately thought, nah, that can't be right. Because when I was broke, right, a broke college student, I was behind, right? If you have this mentality of, yo, I'm in the exact same position, right? I'm right where I want to be. No, you're not, right? It's not okay to be in that position. That's why you are searching for an answer to your problems, isn't it? It's because you are not okay with your situation. So you are behind.
You are behind.
So if that's true, then obviously this guy is talking shit.
He's talking shit?
Yeah.
He's talking shit?
You have to feel, if you feel contented all the time about where you are, then you will never make the change necessary or take the actions necessary to make the change. Make sense? There has to be a little bit of pain and feel like I need to do it, right? If, Philip, let's say, I don't know about you, but were you always very buff?
No, I was very, very, very skinny.
Oh, I thought you were going to say fat.
I was never fat. I was never fat, but I was skinny, very skinny.
So, when you first started the gym, it's because you didn't like how you look like.
Exactly.
Right? Everyone does that. Like, I was super skinny when I was like 7 years ago. I was super skinny.
5 years old. What is your point, man?
So, I didn't like how I look like. My parents also told me they don't like how I look like. Imagine your mom telling you she doesn't like how you look like.
Yeah, but thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
My support mechanism doesn't support me. So I was like, okay, I need to make a change. And that's why I went to the gym. If I didn't have that pain, if I didn't feel like I wasn't behind, I would not have done it. That's the whole fucking point I'm trying to make.
Exactly. And then it's exactly what Dan is saying right now. It's like people that listen to that message and that kind of stuff is because they feel sorry for themselves. And you also said a good point that you need to be in pain, right? And the people that are in pain and are literally so sick and tired of being sick and tired, they usually go out there and completely crush the living shit out of everything because they hate their life. They hate their current situation. And therefore, they are willing to do whatever it takes to get out of it. I hated my life. I hated it. I hated the fucking dark basement. I hated having no fucking money. I hated it. So at that point, when you start to hate your current life, or if you are in so much pain, that's where you go all in. And that's where you're gonna crush the living shit out of whatever you are touching. Guaranteed. I have never seen a person that's just like doop. Okay, it could be kind of nice to make an extra 5K a month. It never happens for them. Because they're not willing to put in the work that is required to make an additional 5K or 10K or 20K. But the people that come into what I speak to a lot of people every single week on my mentorship calls, and some people, they are crying on the calls because they are so sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they hate their life. And then we talk like half a year later, and then they made a shit ton of money. And they got debt free. They started to travel across the US. They are buying penthouses. They are buying their dream cars. They're going on vacation. Some people even moved the country and got villas on the fucking beach. And I don't know what, because they were sick and tired of the current situation.
Okay. If you don't feel behind, you won't keep hustling. Exactly. We're not asking you to hate yourself. We're asking you to love yourself so much to move away from the pain. Fuck, that was golden.
You know the motivational quote you see all over Instagram. That should go on.
I made one.
That was golden, man.
Fuck.
Thank God we recorded that shit. Yes. Work. And then I also see like, yeah, I get a lot of these comments here, and I get a lot of the DMs as well but Philip, money is not everything, and money doesn't buy happiness. That is like I tend to see the people that have no money are saying that, but if you could see the face on my mom when I told her she don't have to work anymore, that was happiness. Mom, you don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna retire you. I'm gonna send you $15,000 a month, and I'm gonna retire you. Right? That was happiness. So maybe money doesn't buy happiness for you, but I can guarantee you, money buys happiness for the people around you.
Money buys happiness if you know what to buy. Right?
Yes.
Purchasing a Lambo make you happy for a day, maybe, or two.
I would say, yeah, 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 maximum.
Yes. But every time I give it to a valet VIP parking, I always turn around and look back at the car. And that's when you know you bought the right car.
That is
If
true.
you don't look back at the car you don't got the right car.
I always look at your car.
Exactly. We were at the Gold Souk today. By the way, Mona has birthday tomorrow, and we just went to buy her a Rolex. Right?
Really?
Yes, she got a new Rolex. And where's mine? So you can just go on if you make a lot of money, then you can just go on a random first day, take out the whole day, spend time with the loved ones, and then drop $15,000 on a Rolex or 17 or whatever. I don't even know what it cost. Right? That's the point. But we were driving there at the Gold Souk, right? And everybody took pictures of the car, look back at the car, and pointing at the car and say, "Oh, look at the car! Look at the car!" That's when you know
it is
you
a
have
nice car.
It is a very nice car. It is a very nice car.
But yeah, true happiness for me was like buying stuff for my mom.
Business class. I remember you gave her a business class.
Yes, I flew her business class. The first, oh my god, yeah, I remember, to Germany. She was so happy, my mom and dad, right? And then I gave her a car as well. Don't cry, Philip, it's fine.
I'm very emotional on this stuff, you know.
But yeah, that made me truly happy, right?
Yes.
Because they gave your parents, although they might not tell you to make the right decision sometimes, but they do their best to love you, right? And they give everything, their life, right, to raise you. Yeah, you have to remember your parents did not have the same opportunity you did. My mom always said, in my time, there's no way a 20-plus-year-old could be a millionaire.
No.
Right?
No.
And there was no internet money and shit.
But yeah, I thought, because I also flew my mom to Dubai on business class. And also my friend, he is like a big guy with tattoos all over. And he came here, I invited him to Dubai because I haven't seen him for a long time. And that guy helped me because he knows all of the right or / wrong people in Denmark or whatever you want to call it. And then people threatened my family when I was here. And I was like, who the fuck are they? They called it from a blocked number. Yeah. I was standing in the France airport when they called it. And they knew that because I showed that on social media. And then I said, who are you, bro? Who are you? Yeah, you would like to know. You will know soon enough, bro. Give me your fucking name, man. I swear to God. You know I'm fucking France and I can't do anything right here, right? So I redirected my number to my friend there, and then he said it, right? Okay, I'm gonna find you now, okay? And if not, next time you're gonna call Philip, I'm gonna figure out who you are, and then you don't wanna open the goddamn door. And then after that, nobody called me since. So he's a good guy to know in situations like that, right? And I love him. I have known he knew my dad as well. But then I flew him down here to Dubai on business class, and that big, he's like 110 kilos, right? He's like, he's way bigger than I am. Like, he's a big guy. And he was literally having a little tear in his eye and be like, Philip, this is the best experience I've ever got in my whole life. Right? And that is what money can do, right? Take care of the people you love, even if it's your kid or your mom or your dad, your friends, your very close friends. That is what money can do.
100%.
100%. 100%. And then it can make you happy for a day or two as well. If you buy a new Rolex or a new car, or and this is not to sound like arrogant or to brag or anything like that, but if somebody have recorded my face seeing me in the basement and then standing with my advisor here at the villa and looking out on the palm, and then if my face was recorded, I was the happiest guy ever, because that was like a testament of be like, I went for a fucking basement apartment back in Denmark to now live on the Palm, one of the most expensive places in Dubai. Like, that was like a true testament of my hard work. Some people call me lucky, and that is fine. That is okay. But I can guarantee you that was not luck. It's a little bit of luck. Business is a little bit of luck, but 95% of it is dedication and fucking hard work.
Yeah.
Right? And that right there, when I stand in the living room, was a testament of all of the hard work that I put in. So yes, money can buy happiness, 100%.
Yes, 100%. Money can only. Okay.
Okay, guys. So in order for us to recap what is going on in this life here, like, you should make a lot of money, because you never know if there's going to be a blackout or a next zombie apocalypse or who knows what. Then you need a lot of cash. You need to not be reliable on one government, so you need more money. You need more money. Everything is about money.
It is.
You need more money, so you have multiple banks, not only in one country, but in multiple countries. If everything ever happens, you need to be a billionaire, because then you can buy a secret bunker somewhere, like Mark Zuckerberg did. Who knows? And then who would win out of 100 men and one gorilla? That would be, I would have put my money on the gorilla, 100%. But what about you, man?
I'm trusting the humans, Philip.
The humans?
Yeah.
I have very, very low confidence in humans, bro. But maybe if they were committed, all of them, and went all in, yes. But I will not be the one in front. I would probably be more smarter than attack from the side, maybe. So you see, or maybe a little bit from behind, because then I can jump on top of it.
Strategy.
Yes, of course. And then I sacrifice the other people that is in the front.
Don't sacrifice.
Like a general. You guys, you attack. I know you're gonna die, but then you go this way, and then I'm gonna attack from behind. All the focus on you guys. Okay? And then lastly, you are behind. Right? Don't listen to self-pity like that guy just did on that TikTok, because you are behind. If you don't have the things that you want, if you can't buy your family happiness, if you can't take care of them, you are behind. Okay, I don't care if you're a man, or I don't care if you're a girl or a woman. If you can't take care of your kids, and if you can't take care of your mom and dad, your grandparents, your sisters, uncles, you name it, you are behind. Okay, I believe it's your responsibility and it's your duty to take care of the people that you love. So yes, you are behind, and you should get to work. And if you don't know where to start, and if you don't know who to surround you with, you can join the mentorship program for free, the High Achiever Society, for 14 days. I'm not here to take your money. We are not here to take your money. If you don't like it, you can get out. Okay, before the 14 days are over, and then after that, it's only $47 a month. Okay, we are literally trying to give you a handout here, and if you don't like it, you can just get out. But 100% confident in that you're gonna love it. There is 6,000 people in there already on their way to become financially free. Many of them are already financially free. So what are you waiting for? You can click the link in the description. You can join for free and give it all you got. You get me as a mentor. You get live calls with the coaches, with some other top % affiliates. You get all of the mindset training, how to set up your business, how to use AI. But most importantly, you get the community. You need to surround yourself with like-minded people. So you can just click the link in the description before we increase the price to $97 a month again after the 14 days free trial. Philip students can conquer the gorilla 100%. Together, we can do it. So listen, guys, do you guys have any questions at all? We can have like a 5-minute Q&A here. 5-minute Q&A because me and Dan and Mona are going out for dinner. Where are we going, man?
I don't know. I'm hungry. I can eat anything.
Anything?
Mm-hmm.
Anything? Really?
You look tasty today.
Shit, gay.
Gay.
Where are we going? Are we going Nobu or are we going Atlantis or something like that? Nobu is always good, man. And it's just around the corner.
You love your Japanese food?
Bro, I eat anything. Anything. We can also go cuckoo in the sky view. We can also do that.
I already eat.
Okay.
Cool.
Then what is the problem with Nobu then?
Because it's always Nobu.
Yeah, because it's a nice place. I like it.
Fine. We eat
No, I don't want to go Nobu now. If you don't want to go Nobu, I don't want to go Nobu. So where do you want to go? Cuckoo.
I'm just gonna steal your food in the fridge.
There is none. I've ate it all.
Shit.
Lottie! Call the mate. Lottie, we need food. Now.
Is there a restaurant? Like, I don't know.
Okay, what is Nobu and what is Cuckoo?
No, like
is that not a restaurant? What?
Try a new restaurant.
A new one. A new one. What should that be? We should have a new one. Bro, I think I've been here. I've been everywhere by now.
No.
No, probably not. Not here in Dubai. Where should we go? I don't want to drive all the way to downtown.
No, we can go somewhere nearby.
A penthouse.
I didn't hear that.
They.
This guy says.
What?
I don't know. I just want to change the topic.
Guys, if you don't know what a penthouse is, it's like a club. A club.
Do you live together? No, we do not. I know it feels like it, but we do not.
Yeah, we do not. We did that for a month.
Yeah, because I was settling my visa.
Yes.
And then I couldn't go back home.
Yes, exactly, because you had to settle your visa here in
Yes.
Dubai, so you couldn't go back home, so I was stuck with you for a month.
God bless you.
Oh, I got an American SIM card on my smartphone, and for some reason the views are still going pusher yup. It's because you need a new phone before you set in the SIM card. If you have been logged in with your old SIM card to TikTok or something like that, it will still track you to that country. Take lots of pics for content. Yes, you know it. You know it. Awesome, guys. So if nobody have any questions, I think mine is super delayed, man.
Are we having a call tomorrow with you?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
we do.
I have a question about. Did you talk? No. Okay. Let me see. It doesn't get any better than this. If you're wondering about getting in, this is the real deal. Talking about the High Achiever Society. Thank you, man.
Sheldon. What's up, Phil? This is the guy with the investment on the trading platform. Bro, I don't have any trading platform.
Guys, you guys need to really be careful on who you purchase stuff from. Probably Philip, you should be saying this.
Yeah, so listen, guys, there's a lot of people that are impersonating me on social media and telling you to invest in something and you can 100% get your money back and just transfer some crypto to XYZ and then you can turn $100 into 1,000 guaranteed and shit like that. Listen, guys, we don't do trading, we don't teach trading, and we don't deal in crypto. Okay, you have to go to our official website. There is a payment processor with you can use your Visa or your credit card. From that is the only way you can purchase any of my programs. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So listen, guys, join the High Achiever Society for 14 days free, and we're going to teach you everything we know about making money, and you can join the community. Thank you, guys, and see you next time. And for the students that are watching, see you tomorrow on the live call. Let's get it.
Bye, guys. Did you stop the recording?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to stop it.